Biodiversity is the incredible variety of life on Earth, from the smallest microorganisms in the soil to the largest animals in the oceans. It's the foundation upon which healthy ecosystems are built, and it sustains life by providing us with food, medicine, clean air, water, and much more. In this video, we'll dive deep into what biodiversity is, why it's crucial for our survival, and what we can do to protect it for the future. What is biodiversity? Biodiversity is a term that encompasses the variety of life on Earth. It refers to three key levels: species diversity, genetic diversity, and ecosystem diversity. Each of these levels plays a critical role in sustaining life on our planet. First, let's talk about species diversity. Earth is home to an estimated 8 million species of plants, animals, fungi, and microorganisms, although many have yet to be discovered. These species interact with each other in complex ways, creating intricate ecosystems. For example, plants provide food for herbivores, while herbivores are prey for carnivores, and so on. Each species plays a role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem it inhabits. Some species are even essential for maintaining the health of the environment itself. Bees, for example, are critical pollinators for many crops, while trees play a vital role in absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, helping to mitigate climate change. Next, there's genetic diversity, which refers to the variation in genetic material within a species. Genetic diversity is the raw material for evolution, enabling species to adapt to changing environments. Without genetic diversity, a population is more vulnerable to diseases, environmental changes, or disasters, as they lack the genetic variation needed to survive in different conditions. The more genetic diversity a species has, the greater its chances of surviving challenges such as climate change, habitat loss, and pollution. Finally, we have ecosystem diversity, which refers to the variety of ecosystems on Earth, such as forests, grasslands, wetlands, deserts, and oceans. These ecosystems provide the services that sustain life, such as producing oxygen, filtering water, and regulating the climate. Each ecosystem has its own unique set of species and processes that interact in a way that keeps the system balanced and healthy. For example, wetlands are crucial for water filtration, while coral reefs provide habitat for a wide range of marine species. When we lose one type of ecosystem, we lose the many species that depend on it, disrupting the entire food web and causing ripple effects throughout the ecosystem. Why is biodiversity important? Biodiversity is not just beautiful or interesting, it is essential for the functioning of ecosystems and the survival of all life on Earth. Without biodiversity, ecosystems would become fragile, unstable, and unable to provide the services that we rely on. Let's take a closer look at the key reasons why biodiversity is so important. 1. Ecosystem services. Biodiversity provides a wealth of ecosystem services, which are the benefits that humans receive from the environment. These services are divided into 4 categories: provisioning, regulating, supporting, and cultural. And provisioning services include the production of food, medicine, timber, and other resources. Plants, animals, and microorganisms are essential for producing the raw materials we need to live. Regulating services include the control of climate, the purification of water, and the pollination of crops. These natural processes are crucial for maintaining a stable and healthy environment. And supporting services include nutrient cycling, soil formation, and primary production. These processes are essential for maintaining the foundations of life. Cultural services include the recreational, aesthetic, and spiritual benefits that we derive from nature. For many people, spending time in nature or engaging in outdoor activities is an essential part of life. Without biodiversity, these services would be disrupted, leading to a breakdown in food production, water purification, climate regulation, and other essential processes that keep our world functioning. 2. Food security. Biodiversity plays a crucial role in ensuring global food security. A diverse range of crops and livestock breeds provides us with the food we need to survive. For example, different varieties of crops, such as rice, wheat, and maize, are essential for feeding the world's growing population. If we rely on only a small number of crop varieties, we risk a loss of food security in the event of a disease outbreak, climate change, or pest infestation. Genetic diversity within crops and livestock breeds also ensures that they are more resilient to changing environmental conditions, diseases, and pests. 3. Medicine. Many of the medicines we use today are derived from plants, animals, and microorganisms. For example, the painkiller aspirin was originally derived from the bark of the willow tree, and the anti-cancer drug Taxol comes from the bark of the Pacific yew tree. A wide variety of species, particularly in tropical rainforests, hold untapped potential for the development of new medicines. The loss of biodiversity means we may lose valuable species that could hold the key to curing diseases or improving human health. 4. Climate change. Mitigation. Biodiversity plays a significant role in mitigating climate change. Forests, oceans, and wetlands act as carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and helping to regulate the Earth's climate. Plants, especially trees, are crucial in this process as they absorb carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. The destruction of forests and other ecosystems leads to the release of stored carbon, exacerbating the effects of climate change. By protecting biodiversity, we can help maintain natural carbon sinks and mitigate climate change. 5. Resilience to environmental change. Biodiverse ecosystems are more resilient to environmental changes, such as extreme weather events, disease outbreaks, and habitat destruction. A diverse range of species ensures that if one species is affected by a change in the environment, others can take its place, maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. Monocultures, on the other hand, are vulnerable to pests and diseases, which can wipe out entire crops or populations. Threats to biodiversity. Despite its importance, biodiversity is under threat from many human activities. Habitat destruction is one of the primary causes of biodiversity loss. Deforestation, urbanization, and industrial agriculture have destroyed or fragmented many of the world's ecosystems, leaving species without homes and reducing the diversity of life. Climate change is also a major threat to biodiversity, as rising temperatures and shifting weather patterns disrupt ecosystems and threaten species that are unable to adapt quickly enough. Pollution, especially plastic pollution, also harms biodiversity by contaminating ecosystems and poisoning species. Additionally, the overexploitation of natural resources, such as overfishing, hunting, and illegal logging, further accelerates biodiversity loss. How can we protect biodiversity? Protecting biodiversity requires concerted efforts at the global, national, and local levels. Some strategies to protect biodiversity include protecting habitats. Establishing protected areas, such as national parks and wildlife reserves, can help preserve ecosystems and provide safe havens for species. Restoring damaged ecosystems, such as reforestation and wetland restoration, can also help protect biodiversity. Sustainable agriculture and fisheries. Using sustainable farming practices, such as crop rotation, agroforestry, and reducing the use of pesticides, can help conserve biodiversity while still providing food. Similarly, sustainable fisheries management ensures that fish populations are not overexploited, allowing ecosystems to thrive. Addressing climate change, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, protecting forests, and investing in renewable energy sources can help mitigate climate change and reduce its impact on biodiversity. Promoting awareness. Educating people about the importance of biodiversity and how they can help protect it is crucial. Small actions, such as reducing waste, conserving water, and supporting sustainable businesses, can all contribute to biodiversity conservation. Supporting conservation efforts. Supporting organizations and initiatives that focus on biodiversity conservation, such as the World Wildlife Fund, WWF, can make a significant impact. Donating to or volunteering with these organizations helps fund important conservation programs and initiatives. In conclusion, biodiversity is vital to the health of our planet and to our own survival. It provides essential services that we rely on, from food and medicine to climate regulation and water purification. By protecting biodiversity, we are not only safeguarding the natural world, but also ensuring a better future for ourselves and generations to come. It's our responsibility to take action to preserve the incredible diversity of life that makes Earth so unique and irreplaceable.